It is 6 a.m. K. Shanmugam, Minister for Foreign Affairs and Law, is leaving on a working trip to Japan. Today is also the festival of DEEPAVALI, but meetings with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and other top officials have been on the schedule for months. And so, the holiday must wait.
Today I'm going for a breakfast meeting. So I woke up, I exercised, and now I'm going to meet Bob Cow, who is a former Australian Foreign Minister. Looking as fit as ever.
So you, despite the travel.
He is a senior member in the Australian Labor Party, and we keep our links to the Australian establishment. He's part of the establishment, and that's enriching for both. In Australia benefits, Singapore benefits, because we get a benefit of their thinking, they get the benefit of our thinking, and overall you then, with that better thinking, your policies become better.
Mr. Shanmugam is a trustee of the Singapore Indian Development Association, or SINDA. Today, he is donating to their Project Give fundraiser.
The main idea of Project GIFT is, try and encourage the community during Deepavali to also think of those who are less fortunate. And this year, SINDA has received donations, very substantial, more than $500,000 worth of donations. When we are celebrating, we want to encourage people, the true spirit of celebration, to think of others who are less fortunate. And I think that is the true essence of celebrations like Deepavali as well.
But it isn't just photo taking and shaking hands. It is an opportunity for some FaceTime with the minister, and members of SINDA hold an impromptu meeting to discuss new initiatives they want to take.
Like Hindu Center and SKML take on the aftercare.
Okay, it will be helped with that stuff. So you think this is serious, you should put it up to the Board of Trustees at Expo meeting. Indiani should take it up with myself and so on. And then we can have a word with the minister. Okay, sorry.
Mr. Shanmugam, he is our new vice president. Our younger people.
What's your name? Welcome. What do you do? Thank you.
It is off to Mr. Shanmugam's first job at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. It is the day of the ministerial staff meeting, and the first thing the minister gets is a briefing by his special assistant, Mr. Wong Kai-jun.
My name is Kai-jun. I assist the minister for his work in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The Minister's Staff Meeting is a monthly meeting chaired by Minister involving senior staff on the ministry, basically to discuss and also to make decisions on strategic foreign policy issues and how to steer foreign policy going forward so that we best secure the interests of Singapore and Singaporeans overseas.
Okay.
And then there's time to go together too.
Okay, but then the others are 12 at 12:15.
Yeah, we're just trying to clear as much as we can before we fly to Japan.
Okay,
So
right.
if it's not possible, we push it back.
Thanks. Executive reason.
Jimmy has to mention.
Someone.
Not everything can be covered at the core meeting, and so a series of breakout sessions takes up most of the morning.
It is very common for minister to have these sessions with the desk because sometimes in a smaller group he's able to go into more depth into the issues and also to get a sense of what are the key principles and issues that are at stake.
Decisions are made quickly. Even then, a line of ministry staffers soon builds up, waiting for their turn. And then it is on to dispatching the day's emails and following up with telephone calls to various department heads.
problem is if you are out of the office for meetings, sort of piles up. And in the office, the other thing that you need is the ability to process quickly, because there's just so much. If you take time, you won't clear. So you need to be able to process everything quickly.
Finally, a quick working lunch with Mr. Desmond Lee, Minister of State for National Development. It is just past 2 in the afternoon, and Mr. Shanmugam is on his way to the Ministry of Law. There is a series of meetings on the new Family Justice Bill, as well as briefings on a speech he will be giving at a university next month. First, however, is an introductory call from the newly appointed Ambassador of the Philippines.
Consul General Magiba and Martha, our Secretary of Foreign Affairs, just passed by.
It is a busy day for diplomatic relations. Between emails and phone calls, Mr. Shanmugam welcomes 2 other courtesy calls from the Colombian Charge d'Affaires.
This is this is the best, the masterpieces of Gabriel Garcia Marquez that I wanted to.
Thank you. Such a
read
wonderful
to you.
present.
And the outgoing Chilean ambassador.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for receiving me. Former Prime Minister of Choctaw. Was a
Finally, it's down to the last few meetings.
I can see them now, but it's worth putting that in context.
Okay.
Yeah, and how that would help our lawyers. I must link back to the point of how that will help our lawyers. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Thanks.
Okay. We'll work with CCD
Yeah, and
to
then
see
find
which
a suitable opportunity.
occasion we
Then, sorry, if I may just consult you on 2 other matters.
Yeah, I think we should talk about protecting the less well off.
The decisions are weighed,
What are the steps we
the
are taking
directions
to
are
protect
given,
them?
and then he's off.
No, but
To the last, but certainly not least of his duties, that of Member of Parliament for the constituency of Chongpang in Yishun.
unless you want to be there.
Tuesday evenings are Meet the People sessions for Mr. Shanmugam. A majority of the issues his residents face are housing related, and today he's having a working dinner with Mr. Terence Ho, the General Manager of Yishun for the HDB.
Terence has been very helpful and supportive in the appeals we have put forward, and I wanted to meet him to discuss a few issues relating to the constituency. After that, I will go and yes.
Many residents have formed close friendships with Mr. Shanmugam. The short walk to his Meet the People session takes many detours, with residents stopping by to catch up. The Meet the People session is in full swing. With over 100 cases every Tuesday, volunteers are kept busy, with housing, immigration and welfare issues making up a large part of the workload.
It is a key part of running the constituency because people, it's an avenue for people to come and see you and explain to you their problems and ask for some solutions. And it keeps you grounded because it brings home in a very direct way the problems people have.
By 9, things become quieter, and the minister is off to the last 2 engagements of the day. The first is a Deepavali light-up celebration at the Sri Narayana Mission Home. There, Mr. Shanmugam helps distribute gifts to the residents of the home and records a Deepavali greeting for the Vasantham channel. From there, it's on to the HWEE temple dinner, where devotees are being treated to a meal and a Gurtai performance. These dinners are a great way to keep in touch with the residents of Chongpang. It is 11 p.m. and Mr. Shanmugam's day is almost over. A last glance at the emails that have come in over the past few hours, and then it's off to bed.
Sita, he hasn't packed exercise shorts.
But not before he packs his bags for tomorrow's early flight to Japan.
I didn't pick that. I picked the other.
In this job, there is no such thing as a public holiday. And the Japanese don't celebrate DEEPAVALI, and these are the dates that work for them.
It's too cold for shorts.
Just one, just in case, for hotel purposes. Okay, 2.
It is 7 a.m. and there is enough time for a few last-minute emails before boarding. Today, Mr. Shanmugam will lead a delegation from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to Japan. On the agenda, stability in the region and the chance to build closer partnerships with one of Asia's biggest economies. It is also just another day in the life of a minister.